Hello community members, parents, and friends. Just want to share some thoughts with you as we all go through this very difficult time in many ways. For me, the last several days have been filled with lots of personal and professional reflection on the priorities of our community, of our school system, and of course for myself and my family. I want to let you know that I hear all of the different voices and concerns that are being shared. I am approaching this discussion and these feelings with kindness and understanding that we all have had different journeys to where we got to when it comes to racism and white supremacy and equity. And I don't make any excuses, but I am fighting to make things better. And I'm so grateful that so many of you are here with me and with all of us. I want to say that I am very eager to continue discussions and hear from the community. I've heard some really sad instances of things that have happened, and though not surprising, it is really, it's very heartbreaking to know that some people have so much hurt, and I have hurt because they do. I'd like to share with you some things that are happening in our school system that we need to keep growing. One thing is that there has been much work done to bring more anti-racist content and curriculum into our schools. I've been advocating for this since my now fourth grader began kindergarten, because I knew that in fourth grade she would be studying fourth grade colonial Virginia studies. And from what I had seen of the textbook at the time, it was not relevant to our students in this day and age. It was a very Euro-colonial centered based curriculum. And I'm really happy to say that so much work has been done that maybe everyone hasn't heard about, but I'm trying to share that information. And I've even been hearing from parents these last few days asking for that specific curriculum to be looked at. We've had major legislation passed this past session thanks to Senator Jennifer Boysko, who put forth a bill that will make it happen so that the social studies state standards will get reviewed within the next year or two. So that's a major thing, because when those standards change, then we can change locally with what we're providing. I am very eager to see our school board bring forth the forum topic that we put forward in the beginning of this year for staff response, which is about anti-racist work in our school district. And so that is forthcoming very soon. I also am proud to have asked our calendar committee to rename Columbus Day to be Indigenous Peoples Day, to reflect that Native Americans are our indigenous people for our land, and colonialism, we need to look at it through an educational lens and look at explorers and the communities that are indigenous and were flourishing at a time before they were decimated. So I just want to let you know that this is not all that we want it to be, but I am passionate about doing the actual work that needs to be done to make these changes happen in the content, in the curriculum, as well as in things like our SR&R discipline policy, and of course recruiting and hiring more teachers of color, having diverse workforces, making sure all of our students feel welcome, and figuring out this lifelong challenge of racism in America. So I'm with you, and I hear you, and I don't have all the answers, but I am doing the work right there with you, and let's do it together. Let's try and show some kindness to one another as we are in different places with this, but I am hopeful that we will find a better way to be with each other and honor one another. So thank you very much, and be well.